Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be slightly different. I've been grinding MCSR Ranked, and I hit my first sub 13. And I'm super stoked, and I figured I might as well make a video on it, going over, I hit my first sub 13 in Ranked, that is. I do have one private room sub 13, but this is the sub 13 in Ranked. So it starts out just a rune portal seed. The loot, not great, not terrible. I checked to see if there is a buried treasure. Unfortunately, there isn't. So I check out a couple of items, light the portal, throw a couple of the extra flint and steels, mine the first tree, then I go and kill some chickens. I heard this one here, so I decided to kill it. If you light a chicken on fire with a flint and steel, it will just die if you let it. So I think I grab about 20 logs here. Yeah, maybe a few too many, but oh well. And then I head straight into the nether, nothing crafted, nothing. So I get in, and I insta see that it's a bastion. I see that it is stables. Now, right here, for some reason I think I thought it was double triple. Unfortunately, it's only single triple, but it is the best single triple, being middle triple. So I go up, and I'm able to actually get my iron pickaxe from this chest right here, which is really nice. And so I quickly craft that up. I take a long time to craft it, jeez. Why do I have 2 crafting tables? I don't know. Anyways, I do actually have gold armor on, you just can't tell. So I thought it was double triple, that's why you see me jump here checking there. Then I realized, okay, it's not double triple. Might as well just seamlessly start the triple the gap route. So I'm on these blocks. And then let the pigs down, and then I go down. I go to the middle. Then I continue going all the way down. Just finish up the route here. Mine these gold blocks and let the piglins in. That's quite a number. I think that's probably what, 13 or so pigs. So I get all these gold blocks, throw the gold there, and then I climb up. I decide, okay, I'm gonna do my piring up here just because it's simple, so that's what I'm doing here, getting my pie chart ready. Unfortunately, I still do use shift as my sneak button, so that kind of slows me down a bit, but I see that it's not that way or this way. And then I find out it's straight that way out of the bastion. I think after these trades, I get everything except for 20 obsidian. I think I'm stuck on 19, which is not ideal, but I know I have not gotten my 5 obsidian chest in this bastion. This is perhaps where I misplay a bit. I decide to go check the middle chest. Usually a lot of runners will check it by going mining through here, but as you will see, I just go fully up, fully down, and then I check it. Thankfully it does have, it's not the 5 obsidian chest, but it does have 4 obsidian in it. So I check, there is kind of terrain here, but there are like 3 hoglins that are kind of aggroed on me, so it's a bit awkward. So I decide to go out the top because I remember there was terrain that way. I think the other thing is I only have 2 fire res. No, I have a lot of fire res. It was a different run, I had 2. So I land there. I see the fort right there. So I throw a pearl. I land down there. This is perhaps another misplay I see. I didn't see the spawner right there. Yeah, I'm kind of just blind, honestly. Yeah, I really am just blind. There were 2 skeletons there, though, so I quickly beeline it out of that area. I see this spawner, however, so I craft my beds up. Unfortunately, I forgot to make an iron axe here, so I have about 1 durability left on my gold axe. Then realize that and craft an iron axe. That guy hits me, and at this point I'm probably about half health with no food left, so I have to be very careful. I think probably got 2 rods by this point, and then another. So I figure by this point I'll probably just blind and then blaze bed after, but it turns out the rates were so good that I didn't need the blaze bed at all. I think at this point I'm on about 1 heart and 4 rods, so I blind here. I have to craft a boat because I forgot to before, and I go through the portal, and I don't remember how long of a blind it was. Let's see. So it's about a 730 block blind, if I'm correct. And then, so I need to hunger reset. I'm on like 1 heart at this point. I see the eye dropped, so I jump down and I decide I'm going to try hunger resetting here. I never crafted a shovel. So I mine the first block. But wait, where is it? Okay, it's really deceiving because actually these blocks all fell and created this water cave. So I decide to try again, and it doesn't work. And so I lose a bunch of time doing that. I thought I lost an eye, but turns out it had just broken. So I build up and decide to hunger reset on top of here. So definitely, I don't know why I built up 3. There was definitely a lot of time that I could have saved on this run by just making like small mistakes. And I drink the potion and I go back through the portal. I need 3 rods. And I come back through. I kill these 2. They both drop. And so I'm thinking, okay, there's a 1 more blaze somewhere over here. You can see him there. But then they insta-spawns here. And that one drops as well. So I'm like, oh crap. I can just go. So I figure out that's the direction I need to go. I pearl there. Then I'm 20 blocks off. So I pearl here. Then I dig maybe about 4 or 5 blocks. And then I build the portal. So, sub 10 stronghold, which is pretty good. I pause for a minute here, and I'm worried because I see stone, but then I realize I'm right outside the stronghold. So I got my pie chart set up, and I look. I see a spike, I believe, that way. So I start running that way. I see this area right here. And I kind of just run around a bit. And then I see this staircase right here. I decide to go down it. And then I go down here, and then I figure, okay, I'm too far. It's not going to be here. I saw a bit of a spike there. This is the other part that could have been faster. And so I scan again up here. I decide, okay, I'll try my luck one more time, and it turns out it is just right here. So I have to hunger reset again. And so I quickly do that. I think I had some terribly high number of explosives in this run. I think it was like 13 bed or something. So I clear out inventory space because I'm like, okay, this is great pace. At this point, it's 11:30. Great pace for me, that is. It's 11:30. I'm going to try going for the 0. I really hope I hit it, because if I don't, it might not be a PB because I've gotten really bad dragon luck recently. So I go in. I craft up my eyes. And I fill them. And I insta-pearl because I see that the dragon is a back dragon. And I pearl again. It's one of the cages. I can hit this. I go Y90 because that's a pretty safe bet. I was really worried. Turns out I had a rotation to spare. I really thought I didn't. So I get the first bet off, and I'm like, oh gosh, it actually worked. I didn't like bet way too early and screw it all up. And at this point, I'm just like locking in, hoping I hit. I think I hit 7 beds, 6, maybe 6 beds. I don't remember. And then I look at the clock, and I'm like, please fly down right now, 12, sub 13. And it is a sub 13. And I'm just kind of in awe, because I'm like, did I actually just do that? And I did. Side note, I had no idea what kind of hell my opponent was going through. Turns out he died at the bottom of the bastion and had to... Did he full reset? No, he didn't. But he died at the bottom of the bastion. So, shout out to him for not forfeiting, because that would have been really sad. But anyways, GG's. Editing side note. When I went back to look at this run, it was genuinely kind of painful to watch, because there were so many things I did that I could have saved time on. And it was just kind of disappointing to see it could have been even faster than it was. Like, there are just so many ways I could have improved it, and yeah. Also, a second editing note. This is about 11 days after I hit that. I have just hit Emerald for the first time. It was an incredibly chud seed. We both died like a million, or I died once, he died like a million times, and I think I like friggin' I missed Stronghold, so I had to go 800 blocks on foot. So that's a 24-minute time. So kind of bad, terrible, awful. But in Emerald, nonetheless. I also have gotten, I think, a couple of private room sub 13s. I got 1219. I think I got a 1211 that's not showing on here. Yeah, right there. But that's kind of fun. Anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, comment a smiley face emoji.